I had a little boy named Jack a couple of weeks ago that came up to me at Pop-In Playtime, didn't know who I was just visiting with the guests, and he asked me if I would come to his birthday party that he was going to have at Pump It Up on August 18th. Told him I would love to come, thanked him for inviting me, and he proceeded to ask me if he could bring his pet lizard to Pump It Up. I said, sounds good. Does your lizard have a cage that it belongs in? He said yes. And so I said, bring that pet lizard. He asked me if one of my employees from Pop-In Playtime could be the employee at his birthday party. I said, yes, we'll get Calvin there. That'll be great. He then asked me if I would walk him to his car and put him in his car seat and buckle him in. And we held hands and walked out into the parking lot and buckled him in and promised to see him in just a couple of weeks. So that was a great story. Have lots of stories about just being in front of the customers, talking to the guests, and it just makes a huge difference with a birthday party if you go out and get to know your customers. They remember that, they appreciate that you get, make the effort to go out and see them. We have so many repeat customers. When the Glow parties came in a year or two ago, that increased our business, our revenue, and we now have about 35% of our parties are Glow parties. They're easy, the labor is not too hard, the cost was not too much, and the kids love it. The customers love the Glow necklaces, the birthday child gets the Glow t-shirt. That's been a great addition. I also like that Pump It Up gives me the ability to do whatever kind of party I want. I have been able to think outside of the box. Corporate has let me implement whatever type of party I've wanted to, pretty much. And we have been, in Mississippi, it has been big to have a senior grad night in May. A lot of high schools have grad night parties. So we had probably 35 late night parties in May just to bring in high school graduates. And what else are you going to do with your business at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night? Your customers appreciate that you'll open late for them and stay open a couple of hours. The employees have a great time coming in late night. Our Glow parties have been great. We do corporate team building, and that's been successful to show adults that you can have a great time in there. We've done a lot of real estate groups that enjoy. I like to lead all the corporate team building, and the adults have a great time with that. We have church groups that come in late night. So late night has been a big niche for us and something that has been a great revenue generator for us. I could not have made it without our franchise business consultants. I've had a few over the years. They are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I mean that. They will answer their cell phone. They will return your text. I've got Dave Hines right now. Jeff Smith has been great. They also hold you accountable. It's important. I may want to let some things slide, but they'll send you an email and remind you of your due date and hold you accountable, but they also help you think outside the box. They've let me try to bring in a stuffed bear business. We tried to put that in the lobby and just do a test, and corporate was nice enough to let me do a beta test on that. The consultants helped me come up with what kind of clothing to put on the bear and do a little pumpy bear at the time. So again, you're allowed to think outside of the box, and your consultant is right there to help you. I would give that candidate several different ideas. First of all, you have to be a people person. You have to enjoy your guest. You have to really be excited about your staff and want to continue to develop that staff. You can't ever let up on staff. We had a convention a couple years ago, and someone talked about your staff and having eagles and getting rid of your turkeys, and that has been a huge difference since we have implemented that and really worked on our staff and our superstar service. You really have to be available, and in your store, I don't believe that you can own a business and out of town. I think you have to be local. You have to be visible in your community, and just be willing to put in the hours, but also there's such a reward in it. You know, mainly it is just rewarding to see the happy customers, the guests at the end of the day. There are some obstacles. Every day is different at Pump It Up, and that's something that I really enjoy. You think it might be an easy day, and then our power was off Saturday for a little bit, and we had to bring in some Chick-fil-A biscuits for the kids, and we colored on the floor of the front until we got our power back on. The week before that, we had a little leak in the boys' bathroom, and we waded through some water, but we didn't miss a party. We had 15 parties that day. So you have to be prepared for anything, and at the end of the day, it is such a rewarding business to see happy faces, and that's what we see, are happy customers most of the time, 99% of the time. I'm excited about new things that are coming out with Pump It Up as far as what type of parties. I think the sky's the limit with adventure parties, character parties, glow parties, karaoke parties. There's so many different types of parties that we can focus on. I enjoy our pop-in playtime. That's been successful, and the summer has been a great time for that. I'm excited about the convention and what corporate has to show us about just the FMS system and some things that are developing. Our online reservations have been successful. I think there are still a lot of things that they can teach us to generate more revenue and in turn have the kids having a great time.